Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, officially Miss Boss. Today I am super excited to share some incredible news with you all. And that is, drumroll please, I'm engaged! Oh my goodness. On Saturday, April 18th, my boyfriend at the time turned what was supposed to be an early birthday photo shoot for me into a surprise marriage proposal. I want to say first that being proposed to was not a surprise. Me and Michael talked about marriage and getting married to each other very often. Around December last year, 2019, me and him actually went ring shopping. And that was the first time we actually looked at rings together. I really wanted a specific style that somewhat differs from what some people like in terms of engagement rings. I like skinny bands and I wanted a big stone on the skinny band, and I wanted yellow gold, not silver. No offense to anyone who likes silver, it's just not my thing. I prefer gold on my melanin. Anyway, we looked at engagement rings December 23rd, and the lady who was selling it was so enthusiastic for us. Of course, she was really trying to sell the rings, and she was saying how there was a Christmas sale and we should get it now and all this different stuff. But I kind of figured, you know, it's the first time, we gotta look at other places, other things. Thank you, this is great, but let's slow down a little bit. So around Valentine's Day 2020, I do wonder whether or not he's going to propose. We briefly talked about when it would happen, and we kind of both agreed that it's a bit cliche for him to propose during like a major holiday, especially Valentine's Day, when people typically propose. And so it didn't happen then, and I wasn't surprised. Now March moves around, and at this point I don't necessarily know that he even has a ring. Back in February I didn't know whether he had the ring or not. I kind of was thinking about how, you know, Valentine's Day has sales on jewelry, so maybe he would have gotten the ring at that time. But I had no idea. He could have been still saving, and honestly, he spoke to me as if he was still saving, he was still looking, and I had no reason not to believe him because rings are expensive, especially the one that I wanted. So now it's March 2020, and early March or so, my mom asked me one Monday, she was like,
Hey, did Michael tell you that he spoke to us?
us meaning my mom and my dad, right? And I was like, what? And I was like, Mom, don't tell me. The reason why I was a bit taken aback by the question is because my mom and Michael, my boyfriend, talk all the time. He comes over often, and sometimes I'm not there yet because I go to the gym, and by the time he arrives I'm not there and there's a little bit of space. But the fact that she asked me if he spoke to me and put emphasis on that conversation, I just knew she meant that he asked for their hand. If you don't have a Caribbean or African parent, my parents are West Indian. You won't understand, but their level of excitement about anything is through the roof. Why didn't y'all tell me my eyelash was dang and I had to take them off real quick? Sorry about that. So as I was saying, their excitement is just through the roof about anything, particularly my mom or Caribbean moms. They just can't contain their excitement. I really wanted to be surprised. This may not be big for a lot of people, but I absolutely love surprises. Any type of surprise, big or small, I love surprises. And being proposed to should be the ultimate surprise, and I really wanted to enjoy that moment. However, my mom did make it hot, and so I was kind of aware at that point that because he had asked her, because she now told me that he asked her, that it was coming sometime in the near future. Now, prior to my mom telling me this, I did tell Michael way in advance to talk to my parents because I know my mom does not keep secrets. And he did that, but it didn't work out because she still ended up telling me, and it still made me think. Anyway, so now it is towards the end of, actually, now it's towards the middle / end of March, and our anniversary is March 25th. and we were turning 2 years, and we had planned to do he had planned to do so many things together, and we were really looking forward to it.
But that Rona
came out of nowhere and disrupted almost everything. We both live in New York City, and so basically everything was shut down within those 2 weeks in mid to late March, and the only thing that we really thought we could do was the photo shoot, which was a part of the original anniversary plan. It turns out that that weekend it was pouring raining. It was the weekend of March 30th, and so we canceled the photo shoot. But prior to it being canceled, I did think that Michael was going to propose then, and that was simply because he was like insisting that I got my nails done professionally. Now at the time, nail salons were not all closed, and also at the time, I actually still to this day, I have not gone to a nail salon for 2020. It's one of the things that I cut out of my budget simply because I just feel like it's unnecessary money that I don't need to spend. And so I've been wearing press-ons. These are press-ons. But yet, I told him I wanted to wear my press-ons, it's gonna be fine. But he like was insisting that I get them professionally done, and I was like, why wouldn't press-ons work? Like, why the emphasis? You know? So April comes around, and my birthday is in April. Early April, we talk about what we're gonna do for my birthday because things are still shut. There's literally nothing to do. It's hashtag quarantine birthday for me. He was like, okay, let's do the photo shoot that we were supposed to do then now, because I love to take pictures for my birthdays. I've done it almost every year, and so I was like, yes, let's do the photo shoot. We can make it the couple shoot that we didn't get to do in March, and it could be just a great time because there's really nothing else to do. I told him about a photographer. I'll just drop his name and information here because he is amazing. Highly recommend him. His company name is Hidden Gem Visuals. Amazing. If you are in the New York City or New Jersey area, he is perfect. I told my boyfriend to get him. He booked him for a photo shoot the weekend before my birthday. That's April 18th. Saturday, April 18th and Sunday, April 19th. But specifically, Saturday, April 18th was the photo shoot. And during the photo shoot, he proposed. Prior to us leaving to go to New Jersey to take the pictures, which is where the location was, the photographer suggested and Michael agreed. I got my makeup done by my girl. She does have a YouTube channel, so I'll leave her YouTube channel here down below. And she did my makeup, and while she did my makeup, he came over. My brother and his wife came over, and they set up the dining room. Again, it's my birthday weekend, so I thought nothing of it besides the fact that, like, this is a beautiful setup for my birthday. It was pink and white balloons to signify my birthday. Very nice. That was my color. If you didn't see my lookbook, that's the color for 26 that I chose this year. My boyfriend kind of asked my brother and his wife to join, come along with the photo shoot. They were kind of just chilling. My boyfriend had ordered catering so that my mom didn't have to cook, and that was super nice. But we were gonna eat after we finished pictures. Since my brother and his wife were just gonna chill and wait until we finished, they just said, okay, let's go. Long and behold, my boyfriend had this plan already that they were supposed to come with us to the shoot so that they can record. I had no idea. What ends up happening is when we get to the park, it's freezing out. My boyfriend chose to have the photo shoot on Saturday instead of Sunday, which was warmer, because my brother has to work on Sunday, and he is an essential worker, so he can't really like call out and switch dates. So we did it on Sunday. At the time, I didn't know that though. So we go to the photo shoot, and the photographer takes pictures of me for my birthday in my birthday dress. I'm feeling myself. He takes a picture of me and Michael. I'm feeling myself. I see my brother's wife recording the whole thing, but I'm thinking she's taking a long video for me to have the experience. I didn't want to vlog, you guys. I didn't want to vlog, but I just had no time. I was rushing. It was just a lot. What ended up happening is right when I was about to change, because I had three dresses to wear during the shoot, but I really wanted to change once. Before I made that change into my second dress, the photographer stopped me and like found this nice location. It was this bench that had like 2 overlapping trees, pretty trees with pink flowers, which is just the aesthetic that I wanted for my engagement, and a bench, beautiful location. He made me take pictures right in front of, a little bit further in front of the bench, and after taking a few pictures there, he asked my boyfriend to join in, and there he goes, getting down on one knee and proposing to me. My face, what was really going through my head was, one, this is really happening. I thought about it happening. Like, I anticipated that this would be the time that he would propose, because I stated a whole list of rules that I wanted to happen before I got proposed to, and that was for my boyfriend to ask for my parents' hand, which he did, and my mom let me know that he did. I wanted my nails to be done for picture's sake, and I put on these press-ons literally right before we left to go to Jersey for the shoot. I wanted it to be photographed. It didn't have to be professionally, but it's perfect that it was. So I anticipated that the photo shoot in March was supposed to be the time that he was going to propose, or now, because it was a photo shoot. And then I wanted to be video recorded just so that I could watch my reaction and keep the memory forever. I really did not know how he was going to do the video aspect, because I had no idea. I would not have even thought about having my brother or anyone else join me during this time. I was completely fine with it just being me and him, but it worked out perfectly because my brother recorded a short video of the proposal itself on Michael's phone, and then my sister-in-law, she recorded a Facebook Live for the whole experience, from the photo shoot leading up to the proposal, and a little bit after, for my parents and my family and Michael's family to see in real time. So even though, you know, we're all quarantined and not everyone could have came who probably wanted to come, they still saw it in real time on Facebook Live, which is just, I would have never thought of that idea, and it was beautiful. My reaction, which you'll see, is of me sort of like really thinking like, this is happening. I thought it was, and it's happening now. My face is pretty serious at first, just because I did not understand what my sister-in-law was doing with her phone so close to us, and I really was like, she's messing up her pictures to make this personal video. Like, ugh. But it turns out she was trying to get closer so people on Facebook Live could hear my baby propose, like what he actually said to me, and it touched my heart. You'll see eventually that once I tuned out the thought about what I thought she was doing, I did smirk a little bit, and then when the ring was on my finger and I saw that it was the exact ring that we looked at on December 23rd, 2019. The exact ring that I said I wanted, that was the one he chose and put on my finger. I was so emotional. This ring is not cheap, and he could have gone for a cheaper ring, a different version from a different place, but he didn't. That just warmed my heart. I'm not gonna cry because I've cried enough. And then when my sister-in-law told me that I was on Facebook Live, and it clicked that she was not recording a personal video for herself or for us. She was sharing this moment with my parents and my family and Michael's family and everyone else who will see it and can see it from now until forever, or whenever Facebook deletes it. I was just so touched beyond words, weeping. I embraced my now fiance. I am so happy, and the best thing that happened, not even the best thing, but one of the nicest, sweetest things that could have happened right after the proposal, was that although it was such a cloudy, cold day, the entire day that Saturday, after he proposed and I said yes, we walked away from that little area with the bench and the flowers, and we were going back to the sidewalk, and then the sky cracked and a beautiful sun beamed through the clouds and just shined its light on us. That was the only time the sun was out for the entire day. and it was out on us as if God stamped his approval on this union. I'm just so grateful for so many things this season. The outpouring of well wishes from my family and friends, from people who I am not even that close with, people that I knew from elementary, from high school, from Cornell, from NYU, people who I don't talk to often, stating such positive, such beautiful things to me about my fiance has just blown me away. People saying that they've admired me from a distance for so many years and they look up to me, and just so many kind, sweet things. It's just amazing. Not that I did not know that these people felt this way, but like I didn't know. And it really does touch me how much people really wanted me to win and find true love and have my happy ending. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with me and being happy in this moment, even when you don't even know me or my fiance. I do want to say one thing.
I'm engaged!